Hey guys, it's A-Rock Productions back at you with yet another video on iMovie. That is what I will be discussing today, the new updates to iMovie. The new version is 10.0.6, but most of the features were added in the previous update about a month ago in 10.0.5 with these new features: option to sort events, changing the font size of titles, the color, double-clicking transition to adjust duration, cropping and rotating clips and events, add speed effects using an adjustments bar, option to smoothly transition, and add speed effects. I'll be going over all of these new features when I show you iMovie. And what iMovie looks like exactly is what I like to call a new and updated look. And let me show you why. It's because it's for OS X Yosemite right here, alright? It also comes with all these other cool features. They're not as important if you want to go through them and find out how to do them. It's not too hard, so I'm just going to be going over the main key thing that people usually go for. Alright, so let's just dive right in. Let me just put this to the side for now. Alright, let's open up iMovie. Alright, so here is iMovie, right here. You have all your events. You have a nice summary of everything you have done up until now. Time, how many clips, all these cool things all right there. You have all your projects all right here as well. You have the timeline over here of everything, and you can sort them based on year or day or whatever. So it tells you when, what time you did everything, what year. And you can also search for your projects right here if you forgot the name of it or where it is. Easily search for it right there. Alright, so that's the whole thing about the timeline and the events. Let's just go over the new look over here. So here's the X button, the minus button for minimizing, and the full screen button is all right here pretty conveniently for the new Yosemite look. These new and import buttons are a new rectangular square shape, and they're gray. Same thing with these, and you have enhance and share over here. In the previous versions, import would be there, new would be here, share would be next to import, enhance would be here, and the adjust button would be next to enhance instead of share. But now adjust went from a button to a bar. So now it's down here at the toolbar. This whole thing is called the adjustment bar. Alright, so let's just go over the crop feature that is there. Before, you'd have to open up a new project in order to crop or edit any clip that you have added. Now you can do it without adding it in. You can just do it straight from your events section. So right here I want to crop this to how I want it to look. So go ahead and click crop. I click this crop button and it's telling you to select the area. So I'm just going to select a certain area, like that area right there. And I can go ahead and say, oh wait, I meant to undo it right here. I say, oh okay, that's fine, check. Or I can say, oh, I don't even want to do cropping at all, so I say cancel. And you can also go ahead and adjust the balancing of all the colors and doing all this stuff. You can give it its own video effect. It's all right there. You don't need to adjust it after adding it into your project. You can do it beforehand, so it's all ready to go. What else is there? Let's see. Let's go into my projects and I'll show you what there is. I'm going to go into my movie here, and I'm going to be adding in a clip. So here's a 2.6-second clip. I want to actually add in only 2.5 seconds of it because I'm all about those fives. So let's just go ahead and drag it in as so, and there it is. Let me go over the font size thing, right? So let's go in titles. Normally in the older versions, let me get rid of this section, let me show you. All of this stuff, all of these titles, normally you couldn't go ahead and change their the font, the size and all that. You'd have to find one that actually did it and had that option, and there are only like a couple that had it. But now most of them, if not all, have that feature. So let me go ahead and show you. So let's drag it in, and just double click once you're there, and look at this. You can go ahead and change the font to anyone you want. You can go ahead and change the size to anyone you want. You can do all this stuff here. You know what? Let me put it there, let me put it there, let me put it here. You can do all this. Normally that cannot be done with all of them. And you can easily change the colors to whatever you want. Doesn't matter. Before I told you only select title options had that, now all of them do. And if you don't know what you did, where you went wrong, you want to go back to how it was before, click the reset button and you're back to what it is, right? If you want to reset all, it goes back to how it was in the beginning when you didn't add any of your own custom changes. So that's something that is very good, very new, makes your videos more personalized, more attractive, more customized obviously, and it makes it more fun to edit your videos. So let's go back to here and let's add in a transition. Let's add in mosaic. So add it in right there. Double click. Ta-da! You can make it as long as you want, as short as you want, whatever you want, And you can apply it to just one transition or all of them if you have more, whatever you want to do. And that's really convenient because otherwise it messes, like if it's 1 second long, it messes up the duration of your previous one, like see 2.2 seconds. It sort of shortens them. If you watch my previous iMovie videos, it automatically shortens your videos, the previous one, because you have a transition. So now that you can adjust the transition duration to whatever you want easily, it makes it more flow, the flow is better. And title text here, you can see I like that transparent purple, sort of bright, catchy purple color. Before it was like a solid dark purple color, and now everything is like seamlessly, the colors are just matching everything. So that's the transition thing I just showed you. And I believe that is it for the new features. If you have any questions about the new features, how to use them, definitely put them in the comment section below. Watch my previous iMovie videos, there's 2 of them, about adding titles and backgrounds and transitions and all that good stuff. And I will have the links of those 2 videos in the description below for your convenience. So yeah, that's about it for this video. If anything new comes up for iMovie and that is worth telling you guys about, I'll definitely have a new video about it. For now, this is iRap Productions signing out. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and of course stay tuned for more things, more videos, more things on Apple technology, iMovie, this, that, everything, whatever you guys want, I put it up on YouTube. So follow me, subscribe, and stay tuned. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in, and peace out.